Nick, why don't you start us off here on the TexAgs Rewind presented by Yeti?
I'm trying to remember what you say. Well, howdy, everyone. No, that's not what you say at all.
Well, hello there.
Hello there. Welcome to the TexAgs Rewind
Why did you give
presented
me a
by
country
Yeti.
boy accent?
I don't know. I didn't I?
Yeah.
I like that.
Try to
you're
go,
not sorry. You're not a part of that community.
Try to go a little more Latino this time. It's okay. I'll give you a pass.
Gonna get me canceled. Oi, way, welcome to TexAgs.
Hold on. Oh, now you canceled yourself. That's not what I meant. I meant, talking like this, okay?
Oh, you're going. Okay.
Yeah, it's too late.
Okay. Should I keep that in there?
Yeah, it's funny.
Okay. Well.
What do we have on the show today?
Well, we have. That's not you. This is.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm the one talking. We had a little shifting and moving around, but we had OBs Week 6 games to watch. Had Recruiting Country early edition because we had to make way for the Billy Liucci coming in. Talking a little A&M Bama and Coach G. Guerrieri, a little A&M soccer talk. How about that?
That was a good show. Billy on a Wednesday. It's that big of a game. Billy came with canceling people's BAS next here on the TexAgs Rewind. Games you want to watch, Olin.
All right, how about this one? How about Notre Dame and Louisville? They're both ranked. Louisville's coming in at number 25, and Notre Dame's been living on the edge. They lost that game at Ohio State, and they easily could have lost at Duke. I thought Elko got a little bit too conservative late in the game, and it cost him. And now they go to Louisville, and I think they're a better football team than Louisville. But after 2 games like that, and you go on the road, is it going to be Notre Dame at its best? Are they going to be ripe for an upset?
What a weekend for Kentucky schools, by the way. I would say I have not watched Louisville but one game. Mm-hmm. You know what game that was?
Georgia Tech.
And they should have lost that game.
Okay.
And I don't think Georgia Tech's very good. I think Georgia Tech's got Miami this weekend. We'll find out. I believe more in Notre Dame than I do in Louisville, not only because of brand, but because of quarterback.
No, I think Notre Dame's a better team without a doubt. But after 2 games like they've had, and now you're going on the road, Louisville's going to give their best shot. I think it's an intriguing matchup, not just because they're both ranked.
100% agree. What's the next one?
How about Alabama, Texas A&M? I mean, I try to look for other games because we know everybody's going to watch A&M anyway, but you just can't deny this one. This is probably a de facto championship game in the SEC West. Surely both teams will have more work to do. But, man, you're talking about getting the pole position if you in that SEC West race. And quite frankly, I think in the past I saw some teams from A&M I thought were a little bit intimidated. And I'm talking about a few years ago about playing Alabama, but not this one. This one, they feel like they're on equal footing, and I agree.
Yeah, obviously this game means so much. I think A&M's got a tougher road than Bama does after. But it doesn't matter. You got to take care of business this week, and then we'll worry about the next.
Yeah. Number 20, Kentucky at number 1, Georgia, de facto East championship game probably, even though Missouri might have something to say about that, but I don't think so. 2 really good defensive teams, both in the top 20 nationally in defense.
Terry Bussey, how big is it and what it means for other potential guys that are thinking about A&M, the ripple effects of getting Terry?
I think Terry's status as a player helps there. I think it's really good national perception for A&M. With all this hanging in the balance like we know that they've got on the field, starting, it really started with Auburn, but now moving into this weekend, we know how important it is. I don't think you have to win this one. It would do wonders for you if you did. But I do think that Terry's commitment just kind of reassures people that the A&M recruiting machine is still rolling. And in the face of a lot of criticisms from across the country, especially from your recruiting rivals, you were able to nab him against some of your biggest, most toughest competition in terms of recruiting. When you're looking at LSU, Oklahoma, and Texas, I would think if you're making a list of who A&M recruits against and who are their biggest recruiting rivals, those would be the 3 schools, and maybe an Alabama sprinkled in there as the 4th. And A&M, since Jimbo has been here, they've won a lot of those battles, and it's a lot of the reason why the national media is giving A&M a chance to win this weekend is because of the talent that they've accrued here. So they continue to do that. Like I said, I think the perception of it for Terry, in terms of Terry, is really good for them. Again, will all this matter if they lose a bunch of games? No, it ain't going to matter. But for the right here and the right now, it does matter, and it matters a lot because not only are they getting a fantastic player, it's a big shot. It continues to be another shot in the arm and another checkpoint for a lot of people. Like, man, A&M's, they got it rolling on the recruiting front. But I also think because of the kind of player and human being you're getting in your program, people just talk on and on about Terry Bussey, the kid.
The Aggies have a big one tomorrow in Vanderbilt, and then Sunday against Alabama. Coach G, 4 goals the other night. Love to hear that.
About time we kind of broke the seal on that goal. It was a long time coming, and really it was one of those games where once kind of we got that momentum, it was one-way traffic, and really happy for the players because they were able to kind of get their momentum, and then it was, like I said, it was the gates opened, and here came the horses running through.
How nice was it to step on their throats? Because in other games, you've had these opportunities that unfortunately you weren't able to get through. This time you did, and as you told me at the break, there's some more goals to be had too. Yeah, well, we've had our foot on people's throats all season long. We've just kind of let people up, and it was nice to be able to go ahead and go for the kill this time around. And again, just out of respect to your opponent, you got to keep the pressure on. You got to keep moving and keep with our substitutions, keep the keep that pressure going the whole time. So 4 goals by 4 different players, 4 different types of situations to get the attack going. And we score on restarts, we score on counterattacks, we score in build up. It was a good overall performance all the way around, and I think for the players, the timing was really good too because I was able to give them then the Saturday and the Sunday off. It's the first time they've had a Sunday off in over a month, so that was definitely needed because they're tired. It's just football get a bye week, we get like a bye day, and like we were talking off air that we have 2 home games left. Our season is so fast.
Olin fluctuated. He almost did what I'm saying, but then he caught himself because he went too far. It's not a de facto SEC West title game by any stretch. And then he came back and he said, pole position, and that's exactly right. You are you will have pole position. You will be in a great position. You will be in the best position you've probably ever been in since joining the SEC through 3 conference games. You would be sitting at 3-0 with a win head-to-head over the team most likely to compete with you. I think there will be carnage throughout the rest of the conference, the rest of the way. There will be unexpected losses, wins and losses that we don't foresee, like potentially, Arkansas going into Oxford and upsetting Ole Miss, or Missouri knocking off LSU and essentially eliminating them from the race. There's going to be craziness. Maybe it's LSU going into Tuscaloosa and beating them for a second year in a row. And there's going to be craziness. But if A&M can beat Bama this Saturday, even if the Aggies fall victim to it, you almost have a mulligan somewhere along the way. I think 2 losses can win you the West like it did last year? My answer would be yes, but only if whoever loses 2 has beaten Bama.
Right.
So Ole Miss would be eliminated. 2 losses from Ole Miss, and they're probably out. 1 more loss. LSU, I guess, could do it if they win out and win in Tuscaloosa. And if A&M wins Saturday, they could do it. But more importantly, if the Aggies went 3-0 in the league with a win over Bama and go Auburn, Arkansas, Alabama all in a row, then you look at those games, and the Aggies would be favored in probably all of them today.
My friend Nick, I was going to call you a little buddy, but I forgot you hate that.
Yep.
My friend Nick, we, I think, grew our subscribers by 100 yesterday because we were, can we make it another 100
Why
by
not?
tomorrow?
Yeah.
What do people need to do?
Well, they need to like, comment, subscribe, share, watch all the videos, just share with their friends, subscribe to TexAgs to get everything that we don't post on YouTube. Lunch with Liucci. If you miss Liucci, you can get every single segment, every second of it on TexAgs Premium. So head over there. And yeah.
Anyway, that'll do it. We'll see you next time. Bye.